Hi, I am Bernice Brown, an author, an inspirational speaker, and a transformational mentor. Christmas is in the air, and all the joy and excitement that it brings. Many of you are decorating or have already decorated, or like I am, in the process of trying to get there and hopefully have it complete before the day arrives. I can remember Christmas as a child and how exciting it was. It was Christmas vacation from out of school, and it was also that time of year that I received my toy. Yes, one toy. But it was not just the fact of just getting a toy, there was also receiving apples and oranges and Christmas candy and just uh, feeling the freshness and in the air and the excitement and family coming together and celebrating and just having a good time. But I can remember one Christmas day, it wasn't so good. It wasn't happy. It was sad. And why it was sad is because it was the Christmas that one of my cousins, he died. On that day, it was very gloomy. Everyone was not in the mood of laughter and enjoying, but the gifts and the presents that we received, it wasn't as meaningful. Because there was a different present up under the Christmas tree this year. It was a present of grief. That present no one wanted. No one wanted to open, but it was there. We could not avoid it. And I know many of you, you may be experiencing grief. You may have that present of grief under your Christmas tree. That when it got there, it remained. And you eventually realize that this gift is not something that I wanted, but it was placed in my life. And now you're wondering, how can I celebrate Christmas without my loved one? It's hard. I'm lonely. I can't go on. What I'm encouraging you to do with me, I'm encouraging you to take the next 24 days or the first 24 days of December, and we are going to remember our loved one. And what we're going to do, I want you to get a piece of paper and write grief, reflection, treasures on that paper. Grief, reflection, treasures. And starting the first day of December, I want you to take the letter G. And I want you to find something, it can be an item or it can be a word, to describe or to remind you of your loved one. And on the second day, the letter R. Do the same thing. And on the 25th day, I want you to look back at that list. If you made a list, look back at the list and celebrate the memory of your loved one on Christmas Day. Or if there were items, if you choose to find 24 items that represented your loved one, you look back at all 24 of those items and remember them and celebrate them on Christmas Day the 25th. Yes, grief is something that we all going to have to be confronted with because every living thing, it will die. Our loved one, no, they're not here with us to celebrate Christmas with us physically, but we can still remember them. We can still have their memory during this time of year. We can take that memory, we can memorize them for 24 days, starting on the 1st all the way to the 24th and celebrating it on the 25th. So that's what I encourage you to do. Write grief, reflection, treasures on a piece of paper, and each day for 24 days, take that letter that represent that day and reflect on something of your loved one. Write it down or find something materialistic, and on the 25th day, celebrate their life. That's the memory that you can bring over into Christmas. That's the gift that you can take and put up under the Christmas tree. That space that you think is empty, it's not empty because they're there. So this is what I'm encouraging you to do with me. And remember, take your time. Don't let no one influence how you're supposed to grieve. Even if you want to share tears during this time, remember what I always say: it's okay. It's okay. Because why? You lost your loved one. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your season. It's all about you and what you need to do in order to embrace and to hold on to the memory of that person that you love so dearly. So, have a Merry, Merry Christmas.